video tracks, and then on our first video track insert text media, and I'm going to call this text, and take that off bold, and I'm going to change the font. And that size is alright. So now once I have this, I'm going to move this to the start of my clip, and then I'm going to click this event pan / crop button, and I'm going to click on this box with the F in it and hold shift and press my arrow key down, and this will move my text up in the frame. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this F box again and hold shift and press my right arrow key, and I'm going to keep pressing that until it's out of the frame, as you'll see here, or in here with the outline of the box. Only one, until you see how it's still in the frame there. I'm going to make it so it's just one movement out of the frame. Then what we're going to do is we're going to click our seek here and make sure that's at the start. Then we're going to just press our right arrow key without shift this time, about 7 times, depending on how fast you want the text to zoom in until it hits its slow point. I find 7 to be quite good. Okay, so when you've done that 7 times, then we're going to click on our F box again, hold shift and press the left arrow key until about the time where you want your text to start slowing down. I'm going to put it about there, and then this is where you decide how slow you want your text to go once it's hit the slowdown. I'm going to make mine about 2 seconds, so if I just double click on the keyframe, about 2 seconds, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold shift again and press my left arrow key until it reaches about the same distance from the side that it was on the other side, and then I'm going to click on the seek again and press it 7 times, and then I'm going to click on this F box again, hold shift and press my left arrow until it's out of the frame by one movement. So now we have that. Let's play that through. Now that's looking pretty good there, but what we're going to do is we're going to make another text flyby underneath it, so then the two text make one sentence. So if I just click on that, right click, and then go to copy, and then right click on track 2, and then go to paste. Select create a new copy of the source media, then hit OK, and drag this so it's at the start, and click the generated media button, which is above event pan / crop, and I'm going to call this one here flyby, and hit the X button. Now you see that our text is exactly on top of each other. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move that. So if we just click on each and every one of our frames in the position and press the up arrow button while holding shift about 3 times, and you'll see what it's doing on this second keyframe here. It's separating the text. So once you've done that on all 4 frames, or 4 keyframes, then it'll look something like this. Now in the demonstration you saw at the start of the video, the flyby was coming from the other side, the opposite side of the text, so we're going to do that right now. Right, so I'm back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click event pan crop on our second track. This is the flyby's text, and what we're going to do is we're going to change around these keyframes. So if I just click on our last keyframe here, and then I drag our first keyframe somewhere near the last keyframe, and then drag our old last keyframe to the first keyframe, and then because we've got the seek here, I can easily find that. So now I have that. I've just exchanged those two first and last around, so now the last is first and the first is last, if you understand that. So now what we're going to do is exactly the same, apart from using different keyframes. So if I just drag this one, so it's one after that one because we can't have two seeks. Then I move that one onto the seek there. Then I move that one forward. Then hit the X button, and then let's see what we have. And there we have it. Of course you can put your recording or whatever you're going to put it over underneath here. So now I'm going to show you different ways to make it look 3D. So if we just click this compositing mode right here, and then we change that to 3D source alpha on both tracks, and then on our first track we click this track motion button right here, and then we get this right here. So if I just click on our first keyframe, and then right beside the X axis we drag that around, so then it's about the Y is about 30, negative 30, sorry, for this one. And then we hit the X button here. Oh, first we just copy that, just double click on that to copy it, but don't keep the minus in this effect. Then we click the track motion again, and then we paste this onto our Y, Control V, hit enter, and then we play this, and we end up with something like this. Hang on, I'll just change this to a lower. Then we end up with something like this. So that's just something cool that you can do with it. Another thing that you can do is, instead of making it positive 30 and the last one negative 30s, you can both make them negative 30 or positive 30. So then they end up like this. And that does look pretty cool when you have footage recording underneath it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.